YouTube, Dr. Evette here, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today's video is going to be a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to clean out this raised bed here because this is where I'm going to plant my spring bulbs. I'm going to bring the soil up to a certain level and do a little mixture of cow manure, topsoil, and some biotone starter and see if I can get a good spring show. And then I'm going to plant those dusty millers that I didn't get to yesterday or a few days ago. And then I want to make sure that I clear out all of my pots that had summer annuals in it so that I can plant some winter flowers so that I can have a nice or decent show this winter so that I can have flowers all the seasons. So if this is something that you're interested in, please stay tuned. And also, please like and share this video. And thanks for watching. Wow, they didn't have any real roots. They just pulled right up after I pulled that out. None of them are deep rooted. That one was the closest. You know, none of these are really deep rooted, and I wanted to show you that. And it could be, I'm using fertilizer, but I'm using a liquid fertilizer. I'm not sure why the roots just wasn't that deep or why the flowers didn't get that big, but I'll figure it out at some point. I'm new to gardening. Okay, I can't bring myself to get rid of any plant that still has fruit on it. And so if you look close, my tomato vines still has tomatoes on it. So what I'm about to do is prune, get rid of the sucker so that it can still give life to the 2 tomatoes that's on it. And hopefully I can have 2 more tomatoes that I can enjoy before winter hits and we get a true frost. So I'm gonna cut around, just cut off the suckers that's by it so it can take all of that energy I've learned to help the tomato on this vine. So I think that's good for me. So I did pretty good with tomatoes in terms of getting them to grow, but Yeah, I did real good with getting them to grow, but they start to split and everything. So what I'm going to do is before this one starts to split or get any damage, I'm going to take it inside and let it ripen inside by putting it in a paper bag, which is what I've learned from a gardener on Instagram, not YouTube. But it worked because I did it with the last 2 tomatoes that I had. Took it inside and let it ripen more in a paper bag inside. So I'm going to do the same thing with these 2 so that I can really have a meal with tomatoes that I have grown. So these are what they call suckers, but I've also heard from a YouTuber, I can't remember her name, that you actually can take these suckers and plant them and get more fruit. But that looks really, really good. It's starting to, oh, I think I'm gonna harvest it now because it's starting to split on the bottom. So I think I'm gonna take it. And then this one, I think it's done. I think I can actually clear it up. But I think I'm gonna take this one off. And let's just see, I think I'm gonna take them both off and just take them inside. Because there's no need to leave them. I don't wanna let them start to split. So I think I am gonna take this one. Yep. Because what you can't see is what I can see on the bottom, that it was starting to split. But I'm gonna take it inside and can you see that? I'm not sure I'm on the same side. I'm gonna take it inside and let it ripen in a paper bag so that I can use it. And then there's one more. I think I may get that one too, just because they started at the same time. Yeah, I think I am. And I'll let it ripen inside. What is that? Ooh, what kind of bowl is that? Oh, oh, mosquitoes. Ah. So I just finished harvesting the last 2 tomatoes on that vine. So I am gonna pull up these tomato plants. I'm gonna take them down. Oh, forgot I twisty tied it on there. Did I do the same thing for this one? I think I did. But I'm gonna undo the twisty tie and just pull this down. And until next year, tomato. Oh, I'm blowing because that's mosquitoes landing on me, and I can actually feel the bite. And I used to say all the time, mosquitoes don't bite me. And here today, I think they are biting me, but they typically don't bite me, ever. Or it's either those little blackbirds, because they bite too, because I didn't actually see a mosquito. But there wasn't a deep root. But it's done. So I'm very grateful that I practiced at trying to grow tomatoes, that I did get to enjoy some. That makes me feel really good. As a girl growing up in the city and then trying your hand at gardening really means a lot if you've never done it before. And so my husband's used to it because his family has had a farm a long time. They are 4th generation farmers, so they've had a farm for a long time, so he's used to these types of things. Oh, get off me. But I'm not. But it was great. I got some good stuff. Let me check it out, the root on that. I am going to use this dirt. gonna get one more. Look at that flower. Oh, well, that's that. It was great. So let me show you. Bed number one, all cleaned out. I believe this one had tomato, some lavender. I can't remember what else. Oh, no, what else was in this one? Cucumber. This one had lavender, passion fruit. I can't remember what else, but the passion fruit is still in there. I've never grown passion fruit, so I'm just going to let it keep growing just so there's something on the vine here. That's my lemon tree. I'm going to take that in so that I can survive winter. I'm going to take that inside. And this one had all of my peppers in it. Bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, some lavender, and I can't remember what the other herb was. That mint, spearmint, that was supposed to keep bugs and pests away. And then this last one really didn't have anything in it. I'm sorry about that. Really didn't have anything in it but the sunflowers that I planted late. And then, of course, this mum that I planted late. And so all of my beds are cleaned out and ready to go. I do believe I'm just going to plant the spring bulbs in the large one. I'm sorry for that. It got caught on my shoe. I am going to plant the spring bulbs in the large one, but for the most part, the others are going to be empty. I think I'm going to put some burlap on them to try to make sure I save the dirt and it's in good condition. And then we will go from there. Until next spring, my raised garden beds are going to rest. Okay, I am working to pull up this Kalancholy. I learned that Kalancholy is a perennial here in the South. And if I had known that, I would have taken my time to buy much bigger and prettier ones. But because I didn't, they didn't get as big as I would like. The ones that I potted up really did. The ones that are in my boot, they did very well. But the ones that I planted here in this front bed didn't get fertilized as much because I thought they were annual. But now that I've learned that they're perennial, if I buy more next year, I will take time cultivating them and fertilizing them so that they can grow to their maximum growth, knowing that they'll come back next year. But I'm learning as I go. That's the woes of a new gardener. Okay, YouTube, Dr. Evette. Okay, this is day 3 of me working in this front garden bed. It is taking me a little while because I am a new gardener and I learn as I go. I went back to my local nursery, bought some more Dusty Millers to fill in here, and then on top of that, I bought some pansies because I really want to have some color this fall. Because I'm here in the coastal South, it doesn't really get that cold, so I know that my flowers are going to do amazing this winter. But it is taking me some time to get it done. And I learned yesterday in Zone 8A that these Dusty Millers are not a perennial like I think. So I'm not going to have that frosted snow looking color past the winter, but who knows what may happen. This is the earth, and you never know what may be happening in the earth. So I'll keep you posted on how it goes. Thanks for watching. Give you a full look of what it looks like now that I've finished up everything. So I think it turned out pretty good. Hopefully those dusty willows grow up. I think it's at 10 to 12 inches as expected, and I like the way it looks. I really don't want to go with a annual in front of those azaleas. I do want it to be a perennial, something that comes back every year, but I'm going to figure out what I can put there. Happy gardening. Okay, now I have switched gears. I'm going to go in and start working on potting up my pansies. They are so beautiful, but I went with the dark purple, a light purple, and a white with the purple in the middle. Okay, I finally got some of my pansies potted up and I have finished with that look out in my front garden. But thanks for watching and stay tuned so you can see in my next video how the front garden is looking for now. Happy gardening!